Tweep, tweep. How Lifetouch. Alright, I will now be going over how to upload images to Lifetouch, the first part of the checklist that you need to go through to be able to actually do a page. So now, the first step to uploading your photos is obviously to have photos in the first place that have been properly edited using proper procedures that you learned earlier in the week. Have them named properly, and have them be good photos. Well, yeah, be good photos. And I'll show you how to access the uploading portal now. So the way you access the uploading portal is obviously you have to be in Lifetouch, upload them to Lifetouch. So go into Digimedia 2425, click on the Lifetouch login. It'll log you in. I already did it open. And then where you upload your photos to is Manage Assets right here. And now what you want to do, hover over Manage Assets. It might be a bit glitchy sometimes, and then click Upload Images. And it'll bring you to this portal right here. And what you want to do next is there's three options right here, or three or four. You don't really use Google Photos, but you can either choose to browse through and upload video or photos through your OneDrive. Now, I wouldn't use this option just because OneDrive and Lifetouch don't really communicate the best, so this doesn't actually work. So I don't know if Google Drive works, I don't know if Google Photos works, but the best way to do it is upload it from a hard copy on your computer. So now what you need to do is either click this and say I have downloaded my or exported my edited photos and I've exported them to my desktop. You need to remember where you export your photos in order for you to upload them. Now I see that they're right here in Remembrance Day, which I've shortened. You can now double click go in this folder and you see your photos here. Now since you opened this File Explorer tab by clicking the Browse Local Files in Lifetouch, any photos you select in here, by either clicking and dragging, will simply upload into Lifetouch. So you can either press Control. There's a couple ways to select photos. My personal favorite, if I'm uploading all the photos in a folder, is to press Control A on your keyboard. This will then select all the photos in the folder that you are in. As you can see by the highlight around them, that means that I have them selected. You see how there's no highlight, and I hover over my mouse, there's a highlight. That means I have this photo selected. So I can either press Control A to select all of them. I can click, hold, and drag to select what that covers. This 8 photos right here. But what I normally do is Control A. So once you have that down, you're gonna press Control A and simply click Open right here in the bottom of the File Explorer window. This will then upload your images to Lifetouch. It might take a while. Actually, this won't upload your images to Lifetouch. It'll start the process to upload them to Lifetouch. It'll show processing. It just is initializing the upload tab. This might take a while. Now, once you are here, there's a couple things you have to go over. You don't want to simply click Begin Upload, but you have to make sure to tag them. What tagging is it's how we sort our photos in the Lifetouch app. And then what we have to do is give each photo a tag, so that when we're doing a page, we can go into My Images, and they're all sorted by the tags. And we can click a tag. Oh, say we're doing Remembrance Day. We go into the Remembrance Day tag. We click it, and it shows us all the photos that were tagged with Remembrance Day. This is never upload untagged photos, because it just goes to the untagged folder. So it's just a folder where all of them go to, and that's not good. But then we also can't find them as easily when we have to look for them. So make sure, if you're uploading photos, to tag them. Now, you don't want to just be applying random tags. There is an uploading, like a naming sequence for the tags. So it's a pretty simple thing. But the way it works is, let me open Microsoft Paint. So you have there's 4 base directories. First one is events. If you can read this. Sports is the second one. Classes. You abbreviate it as class, but they're classes, so that's sort of something like English. Obviously, you know what a class is. And the fourth and final one is grad. We separate grad because there's a lot of pages dedicated to it. Now, as you can see, these are just the base 4, not 3. um, and so we don't want to simply just upload all the sports photos into one folder because there'll be thousands and it'll be hard to find. What we want to do is identify which one of these 4 it is. So say you shot a senior boys basketball game. You put sports, and then you put a dash after the base directory, which is one of these 4. You wanted to do a dash. This is the only dash that we have in the tagging name. Okay. And then what you do after the base directory name is you do the grade level. So say you're shooting senior boys volleyball, then you would do senior. So I'll give an example right here of what this would look like. Senior, or sorry, sports, and then you do a dash. It's the only dash in the naming sequence. Remember, senior. Now we abbreviate them instead of doing the entire names. It makes them shorter, and it doesn't serve any purpose to write the entire name. Also, right here I have what the naming sequence right here. So obviously the first 4, and then these are the grade levels. So there's senior, which is obviously grade 12, junior, which is grade 10 and 11, and then there's juvenile, which is grade 9, and bantam is the youngest with grade 8. Now, for classes, it's different. For classes, I'm gonna show you what the sports would like. So obviously for sports, you're gonna do sports senior boys basketball. This might be a little bit hard to read, but for classes, it is a bit different. Oh my god, because obviously it's not going to be, you just do grades, and they can have multiple grades in each class. So for example, we do class, let's say it was grade 10 to 12 math. It's not a class, but imagine it was. You do youngest grade first to older grade, so 10 to 12, and then you do math, just like that. There won't be just a general math. There'll be either pre-calc, calc, or foundations. But yeah, this is what a grade 10 to 12 class with math would look like. And then up here, this is what senior boys basketball look like. Sports, first base directory, grade level, as you can see right here and right here. And then what the sport is. Obviously, you might notice that there's boys right here, and this is the actual sport. The way this works is I just do the quote-unquote gender of the sport before, so obviously boys basketball. I consider that one sport in Lifetouch. It's obviously basketball, so it's base sport. But say it was like girls basketball, you put girls. That's not good spelling. But yeah, that's what the base naming sequence looks like. Also right here. This is also an example for senior field hockey. Yeah. So now, once my photos have initialized into Lifetouch, the way this works is in this box right here where it says add tags, you want to click and then enter your tags. So my photos are over Remembrance Day, so I'm going to make sure to do events. I'm going to do a dash, and you'll see once I put in events, all the events that have been tagged show up. As you can see right here, there's Check-A-Miss Retreat, Club Fair, Halloween Walk-Off, Terry Fox Run. Now, if you're uploading photos, and you're tagging photos, sorry, and there's already a tag for it, upload it into the same tag so we can have all the photos in the same spot. So say I was uploading Terry Fox Run photos, you see how there's already a Terry Fox Run tag? I can just click that, and it'll add that tag. So if there's already a tag for something you are adding, simply add it, just click. If it pops up here, click it and add it, just like that. But since there is no tag for Remembrance Day already, what I'm going to do is do events, dash, and since this is an event, there's obviously no grade to it because it's the entire school. So what I would do is just Remembrance Day. Boom. think that's spelled wrong, but it doesn't matter. Actually, I'm going to correct it. It doesn't matter. Once someone puts in events, it'll show up, as long as they can discern it. But one other tip is that while you see how you enter this, you have to press enter. So you might click away and it'll just stick like that. When entering the tag, and once you're done, so I was going to add blah, 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 this tag. Oh, they fixed it. Okay. You can either simply click away out of this text box, so click anywhere general, or when you're done entering, you can press enter, just like that, and it'll add that tag. You have to make sure the tag is turned into this blue bubble around it, otherwise it's not been tagged that way. So now, as I have all my photos tagged with the correct sequence, so I go events, Remembrance Day, perfect. I can now begin the upload. And what this will do is it's uploading to Lifetouch. This might take a while, because Lifetouch is slow. So you'll see the progress bar right here, and then once you're done, you can click done. And that way you've uploaded your photos. I'll do a quick refresh on some of the naming sequences, because obviously, as you see right here, event, sports, grad. If you're uploading grad photos, obviously you just do. I'm gonna rewrite this. What you want to do is for grads, obviously, it'll do something as grad banquet. It'll just be the event because everything in grad is an event. So or portraits, grad portraits, something like that. Yeah, and then for events, obviously, most of the time it'll be the whole school. But if it is for a certain grade, you do like events 7-11, which is grade 7 to grade 11, introducing them to high school. That could be you do 7-11. That's that, like 7-11, just like that. But you have to. Every event's going to be different. So some might not have a grade, some might have a grade. Obviously, for classes, you want to do age range. So if it's like class, class 10 to 12 math, or something like 12 math, just like that, or 12 woodwork. That is the naming sequence, just like this. And obviously for sports, we went over that. You want to make sure you have grade level, so senior, and then the sport, which includes the gender, quote unquote gender of the sport. Boys, b-ball. I abbreviate basketball into b-ball just because there's no reason to. So b-ball equals basketball, obviously. It looks like handwriting. And then v-ball, volleyball. Yeah. And once again, this is the layout right here. It goes general directory, event, sport, class, grade, to 1- to the age range, and then the subject. The subject will be unique.